Hello, dear children. Welcome to the class. Now, in the last class, we had just introduced the concept of issue of shares for consideration other than cash. Now, in today's class, we'll be doing few more questions related to the concept from the book T.S. Garewal. So, many thanks to the author of the book. Now, we are starting with the solution of question number 32 given on page number 8.115 from the book T.S. Garewal, Company Accounts, 2020 edition. The question says that Goodluck Limited purchased machinery costing rupees 10 lakh. So a machinery is purchased costing rupees 10 lakh and it is purchased from Fair Deal Limited, and the company paid the price by issue of equity shares, and the face value of equity share is rupees 10, and the company issues those shares at a premium of 25%. At a premium of 25%. So 25% of rupees 10. 25% of rupee 10 is equal to rupees 2.5. That means rupees 10 face value share is being issued at rupees 12.5. So the issue price of a share is equal to the face value of the share plus the premium collected by the company on each share. Face value is rupees 10, premium is rupees 2.5, so the issue price is rupees 12.5. Now see, the machinery is purchased for rupees 10 lakh, issue price of one share is 12.5. So this rupees 10 lakh is the purchase consideration. This is termed as purchase consideration. Fine. And in the last class, we have learned that if we need to find out that what is the total number of shares to be issued by the company in return of this purchase price of the machinery, that we are going to calculate by applying the formula number of shares is equal to purchase consideration upon the issue price of a share, issue price of one share. So what will we do? In order to calculate the number of shares to be issued by the company, we'll divide 10 lakh by 12.5 and we'll get the number of shares issued by the company. So 80,000 equity shares are issued by the company for the payment of the machinery which the company has purchased for rupees 10 lakh. So we are going to pass now the journal entries in the books of Goodluck Limited. So in the top, we are going to write in the books of Goodluck Limited, first journal entry to be recorded in the books is machinery account. क्योंकि Goodluck Limited ने machinery purchase करी है, machinery account debited to the name of the vendor, and the name of the vendor is Fair Deals Limited. To Fair Deals Limited. The machinery is purchased for rupees 10 lakh. Now the second entry to be passed in the books of account of Goodluck Limited is, now the company Good Luck Limited is going to issue 80,000 equity shares in return of this purchase consideration, and these shares are issued at a premium of rupees 2.5 each. So next entry will be Fair Deal Limited, Fair Deals Limited debited to equity share capital account, equity share capital account, to security premium reserve account, to security premium reserve account. Now see, how much amount are we going to credit in these respective accounts? Fair Deal Limited account debited by rupees 10 lakh. 80,000 shares are being issued. So the equity share capital account will be credited by rupees 80,000 into face value of one share, that is rupees 10. So which is equal to 8 lakh. And then security premium reserve account is credited by 80,000 into 2.5, which is the security premium reserve amount on each share, and this is 2 lakh. 80,000 into 2.5 will be 2 lakh, and this is how that the shares are being issued at a premium for consideration other than cash. Good Luck Limited has issued 80,000 shares for the payment of this machinery to Fair Deal Limited. Now Fair Deal Limited will become the shareholder of the company in return of the machinery given to Good Luck Limited. I hope that the concept is clear to everyone. Now let's see question number 36, which is given on page number 8.116 from the book T.S. Garewal, chapter issue of equity share. It says Sure Limited purchased a running business from M.S. Rai Brothers for a sum of rupees 15 lakh, payable rupees 12 lakh in fully paid shares of rupees 10 each, and balance by check. The assets and liabilities consisted of the following: plant and machinery 4 lakh, building 4 lakh, sundry debtors 3 lakh, stock 4 lakh, cash 3 lakh, and sundry creditors 2 lakh. You are required to pass the necessary journal entries in the company's book, that is in the books of accounts of Sure Limited. So let's start with the solution. So obviously we are going to write on the top in the books of Sure Limited, because Sure Limited is purchasing the business. So first entry is we are going to debit all the assets purchased. So plant and machinery account, plant and machinery account debited. The amount is 4 lakh. Then building account debited. Building account debited. Amount is again 4 lakh. Then debtors debited. Amount is 3 lakh. Stock, again an asset, debited 4 lakh. Then cash account, debited, amount is 3 lakh. To Creditors, there is one liability of rupees 2 lakh. To the vendor account, and vendor is MS Rai Brothers, and the business is purchased for a sum of rupees 15 lakh. So 15 lakh is the purchase consideration. So if we see that the sum total of all the assets, it's 4 lakh plus 4 lakh plus 4 lakh, it is 12 lakh. 12 lakh plus 3 lakh plus 3 lakh, that is 6 lakh, it is 18 lakh. So the sum total of all the asset is 18 lakh, and the sum total of the liabilities, it's 17 lakh. So 1 lakh is the balancing figure which is coming on the credit side, and this is the capital gain which should be transferred to our capital reserve. So we are going to open a capital reserve account, and this is, we are going to transfer the balancing figure in the capital reserve account. See, obviously we have purchased a business where assets, the value of the assets were 18 lakh. 18 लाख में से बेटा 2 लाख की लाइबिलिटी थी. फाइन, 18 लाख में से 2 लाख की लाइबिलिटी थी, यानी कि द वर्थ ऑफ द एसेट्स योर बिजनेस वाज 16 लाख. 18 lakh minus 2 lakh, so the worth of the business was 16 lakh. 16 lakh के business के लिए we have to pay the purchase consideration of 15 lakh. So that means 1 lakh is our capital gain, and capital gain is to be transferred to the capital reserve. Now we'll pass the next entry. Before passing the second entry, let's first calculate that what is going to be the number of equity shares, to be issued to MS Rai Brothers. For that, we are going to divide the amount of purchase consideration, that is rupees 12 lakh. See, the total purchase consideration is 15 lakh. Out of this 15 lakh, 12 lakh is being 12 lakh worth of assets are issued. So we'll divide this 12 lakh purchase consideration by the issue price of the equity share, and in this case the issue price of each equity share, since the equity shares are issued at par, fine, since they are issued at par, so the issue price of each equity share is nothing but the face value or the nominal value of share, which in our case is rupees 10 each. So the purchase consideration, that is out of 15 lakh, 12 lakh की जो purchase consideration है बेटा, उसकी payment हम equity shares को issue करके कर रहे हैं. So 12 lakh divided by the issue price, that is rupees 10. So the number of equity shares issued are 1,20,000. 1,20,000 equity shares are issued to MS Rai and Brothers. So the second entry which we are going to pass in our books of accounts are MS Rai Brothers debited to share capital account, to bank account, because for rest of the payment out of 15 lakh was the total purchase consideration. 12 lakh worth of shares are being issued. So 1,20,000 into 10. So the share capital to be credited is 12 lakh and the balance is 3 lakh. For 3 lakh, a check is issued. So bank account is credited. I hope that the solution of question number 36 is clear to everyone. Let's take up a very small similar concept when the shares are being issued to the underwriters. And for this, we are taking question number 39, which is given on the same page, page number 8.116 from the book T.S. Gariwal, chapter Accounting for Share Capital. It says Light Lamps Limited issued 50,000 equity shares of 10 each as fully paid up to the promoters for their services to set up a company. It also issued 2,000 shares of rupees 10 each credited as fully paid up to underwriters of shares for their services. Journalize these transactions. Now in this question, the company is issuing 50,000 shares to the promoters and 2,000 shares of rupees 10 each credited as fully paid up to the underwriters. Now we have to pass the journal entries. Now in this question, the company issued 50,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each as fully paid up to the promoters of the company. अब बेटा जब promoters को हम shares issue करते हैं, क्यों issue करते हैं? Because they have rendered the services and have incurred preliminary expenses or our incorporation expenses. So first entry in the books of accounts of the company will be your preliminary expenses. See, preliminary expenses are the expenses which are incurred by the promoters of the company for incorporating the company, and such expenses are also known as incorporation expenses. So we'll write down preliminary expenses account, debited, because we know that expenses are to be debited. So preliminary expenses account are debited in the books of accounts of the company to promoters account. To promoters account. So the amount is due to the promoters and the total amount is 50,000 into 10, which is equal to 5 lakh of rupees. अभी सेंट्री में हमने क्या किया? हमने promoters को अपना creditor बना दिया, amount due करा दी. Fine. And in return for their services, the company is issuing shares to them. So second entry will be promoters account debited. Promoters account debited to share capital account. To share capital account, and since the shares are being issued at par, so 5 lakh share capital is credited. Because issue price fully paid up ही है, issue price 10 per share ही है, 50,000 shares issue है, तो share capital हमारी 50,000 into 10, the face value of each share से credit हो जाएगी. That is the amount 5 lakh. Fine. Now the third entry in the books of accounts of the company for underwriting commission will be, see, 2,000 into 10. 2,000 equity shares are being issued as fully paid up, credited in the books of accounts of the company. They are being issued as fully paid up for rupees 10 each to the underwriters. अब बेटा underwriters को अगर हम shares issue कर रहे हैं, तो obviously in return of underwriting commission. Why underwriting commission? Because they have fulfilled the condition of minimum subscription and purchase the shares of the company so that the company can go ahead with the issue. तो हमारी जो नेक्स्ट एंट्री होगी वो हम अंडरराइटर्स को अंडरराइटिंग कमीशन ड्यू कराएंगे. So the third entry will be underwriting commission account debited to underwriters account. फाइन. अब हमने क्या किया, अंडरराइटर्स को अपना क्रेडिटर बना दिया, अमाउंट ड्यू करा दी. कितनी? 20,000. फाइन. And the next entry will be, that is the last entry. It will be to issue shares to the underwriters, and for that we'll pass the last entry, that is the fourth entry in the books of accounts of the company as underwriters account. जब हम पे कर देंगे तो underwriters account will be debited, underwriters account debited to share capital account, to share capital account. और कितनी हमारे shares issue हो गए? 2,000 shares at the rate of ₹10 each, because the shares were issued as fully paid up. So this is 20,000. Fine. So we'll issue shares for ₹20,000. I hope that the concept of issue of shares for consideration other than cash to the promoters and to the underwriters of the company is clear to everyone with the help of this question. I hope all of you have enjoyed the learning today. That's all for today from my side. Thank you very much.